Life as we know it does not exist anymore. We have to wear masks like this one when we're in public. It's one of the regulations here in South Africa, and that means places like the theater behind me cannot be open because that's where people gather in numbers, and that is not allowed under this COVID-19 pandemic. In this episode, we focus on how artists, especially those in the classical music industry, are surviving under the COVID-19 pandemic. The core of a production like this one is performing for music lovers live on stage. Not only is it the way to generate money, but this is the only known way to enjoy the music, being at the theater. A career in classical music can sustain a family like this one. Richard Makuya, a self-taught pianist, supports his family as a choral music accompanist. But with social distancing being one of the requirements to curb the virus, no choir rehearsal or concert can take place, and that means no work for people like Richard.
I don't know. So far, nothing has been happening for obvious reasons, and fortunately, I did a bit of studying IT in terms of IT. So because I've applied for a relief grant, Go Arts and Culture. So I'm just waiting for the response and all of those things, which nothing has been happening so far. So I'm now tapping back into my IT qualification and work experience. I'm doing a bit of service providing Go my clients, but don't worry. I've been working with them come music, so now I'm just channeling the focus to IT.
We asked Swedish-based South African baritone Lutando Gave on how he thinks his career can survive in the time of a pandemic.
COVID-19 has already taught us to perform without audiences. All over the world, we try to collaborate the way we used to, but through our video recordings, which seems to be something that we might have to adapt to for quite a number of months, and hopefully sooner. I'm really frustrated currently because I've lost a show that was scheduled in July, and I've lost 4 performances that were supposed to be part of the shows that I was doing from January, and they were scheduled to end in April, I mean.
Come scolio resta contraivente e la tempesta e
Here at home, Kayakazi Madlala just started her postgraduate studies. She wants to end up in big opera stages like Pretty Yende and Golda Shows. Now, there's a bit of a discord in her journey, and it's all thanks to COVID-19.
I would say that it has really hit hard because initially I was looking forward to the practical side of things more, but now I'm ending up doing the theory part of things, which is really not what I signed up for. I believe that in order for one to boom in this career, there is just a support structure to the practical side of things.
My name is Matuba, a South African opera singer based in Michigan, United States of America. This is a very difficult time for everyone and also a difficult time for artists. As you can imagine, being an opera singer, what we do involves a lot of people and also social gatherings. With social gatherings being cancelled to stop the spread of the virus, a lot of us are left without work. This is a very difficult situation that has got me asking myself and feeling as if my career is threatened. God be with you till we meet again. By His counsels guide, uphold you. With His sheep securely fold you. God be with you till we meet again. Since we don't know when things are going to be okay and things are going to be back to normal and when we can be back on stage, there's been talks and webinars that singing is one of the high risk factors of spreading the virus through the droplets. So it is one of the things that will be left for last when they get people to go back to doing normal things. And for one, I believe that music is so important, and I believe that music is needed, especially in this weird time. So we have to try and find ways to keep ourselves motivated, to keep ourselves going, and to keep touching people out there who might be suffering, who might be struggling during this difficult time.